It's Sunday, most important day of the week. It's the day when we prep. This is the day when we plan. This is the day that we prepare. And this is the day that we look back in the week and see where we won, where we lost, where we need to get better. This week has been great. Rather consistent and sustained activity. Feel like that's going to get me in a good way. Feel like it's been hitting our goals. If you're keeping up with the channel, I promise that I'm going to continue to share the workouts, the program, and the methodologies behind all the things that I'm doing. It's the summertime. As you know, it's a heat wave here in Dallas. It's been consistently over 100 degrees for the last couple of months. So I think that's been such a blessing. So grateful for the warm weather. I want to continue to enjoy it and be thankful for it and have an attitude of gratitude because it could be cold every day. It could be snow that I'm dealing with. It could be something else. So I'll be grateful for what I got. With all of that being said, I think this week has been so good. If you're keeping up with all the methodologies and things that we're doing, you know that gut health is the foundation. That was really our major message in April and May. I'll tell you what, that hard work has paid off. I feel like a lot of healing has gone on, and I hope you're doing the same if you're struggling like I was struggling with digestive issues and digestive health. I feel like I'm in a better direction because of that foundation of probiotics. It's been a game changer for me, and it's rather, I'm not going to say affordable, but I've made it possible, right? It's a couple dollars for a ginger shot from Trader Joe's. I have one every day. I'm actually going to have one before I sign off today, but it does something for me. It does something for my gut. It keeps me, I'll call it happy and stable. If I can continue to make good dietary decisions behind that, I think I'm definitely in line with the winner. It's been super effective. I've seen the pounds come off. I've seen the transformative change that I want to see, and that's why I'm sharing and documenting. If this is the change that you want to see and you want to incorporate a program like mine, follow me on TikTok. I keep our programs and daily workouts on TikTok. I'm keeping nutritional information on Snapchat and just a daily vlog on Instagram. Of course, you can find the collective on Facebook. Join us for the 20-minute sweat workouts. They've been really fun for the people that are in the private group and the people that I have been training with. I'm going to keep opening that training up at 6 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let's keep it going. I told you that foundation is the nutrition. Getting the gut health is the first step. Now keeping positive nutrition. The game plan that I have right now, the strategy I'm taking, is to make sure that there's 3 days every week that I'm bringing a lunch that's balanced. That's what tonight is supposed to be. I went to Whole Foods. I got some chicken. I'm uninspired. Hopefully tomorrow when I cook, I can make meals for Tuesday and Wednesday and see what that does for me, because bland chicken breasts just aren't exciting. It's just not what motivates anyone. And I think I've got a couple recipes, if you follow me on Instagram or at Medicinal Move Chef, that we want to roll out and make consistent, because that's where the good stuff happens. That's where the body transformation happens. That's where making your goals, exceeding your goals happens. And that's the hard part. That's why I want to support as many people as I can and get the support from as many people as I can, because it's possible. I've shown you before, I'll show you again. With all of that being said, today was a great day for cardio. I was able to get a couple of miles in. Wasn't rushing, wasn't trying too hard. Obviously, I kept them under 20 minutes, but I wasn't running anything in the single digits, just slow and consistent, trying to fat burn. Remember that cardio is great, but you only burn the calories while you do it. So target fat and go long. The greatest tip I can give you today is to remember that walking a mile burns the same amount of calories as running a mile. Which one's more sustainable? That's what you need to have in your mind as you're training for this goal of weight loss, is burning as many fat calories as possible. Not just the simple mindset of a calorie is a calorie and burning calories is going to get you there, because being strategic and effective with your calorie burning is how you get to your goal. Nutrition's the foundation. Fitness is an elevation. Health is the destination. It comes in stages. It doesn't come overnight. And it's something that you really have to build from the ground up. You can build the healthy lifestyle that you're wanting for yourself. But it starts with discipline and it ends with consistency. These programs are a great window into how any of us can get there. My mission is sharing the information that can lead to transformation for any and everybody that wants to do it. Obviously, you do your own workouts. I don't do any of the work for you. You work as hard as you want, but make sure you get as much information as you can so you can get to your goal effectively. Don't get lost chasing it. I think that's unfortunately what happens with too many of us. We have a health goal, and because it's obscured or it's not what we experience in our everyday life, it's easy for us to get lost. It's easy for us to defer. It's easy for us to counsel other people who have done it successfully or make it look easy, and that's all we do, is if it give them confirmation of the goal that they achieved and the work that they had done. This is not desirable, because that transformative change comes from within, and the confidence and self-esteem that's built from achieving this objective is a gift that anyone who's been there should want to share with the next person. And that's what medicinalmoves.com is all about, is sharing that wisdom, including you on methods that will get you to your end destination. I have lots of stages and phases. As you know, Winter Warriors, where we bulk up. Right now, summer solstice, all we're doing is fat burning. We're targeting it. And I'm just excited because I'm seeing the changes. They're coming. I'm going to maintain the course. And I hope that you're following along with me and you can benefit from this work. We have plenty of information available on all of our channels. Right now, we've elevated to core. Core work is central to our training right now because it's foundational. We're in the very beginning phases of core work. So whether it's on the captain's chair and the power tower, whether it's on the mat, calisthenic exercises, working on the core right now is so important because development, seeing where we are today and feeling the way that we do today is what's going to make tomorrow easier. So struggling through 6 inches or crunches or whatever it is, leg raises, knee raises, it's about pushing through. It's about achieving. And that's where repetitions come in. That's where these sessions are invaluable. You got to remember, I'm training in the mornings. I'm doing road work and I'm going to the gym. It took me a few months to get there, to get all those balls rolling and juggled, but I'm finally there. And I just want to document how effective this system is. If you've ever struggled with weight that you want to lose, calories you want to burn, fat that you're trying to turn into muscle, we got the program for you. Tried and true, empirically proven methods that work in melting the fat. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, I just got done running. I got a couple miles in today. Obviously, I've been doing calisthenics at home and hitting the gym and doing all these things, starting to feel and see the progress, but it doesn't necessarily get easier. It gets more competitive now. Now we're really in the game. Now we're starting to develop. We can make some structural changes to aid this training so we can attain our goals. I told you that the heavy lifting components coming in a few months. The gain in size is coming in a few months. This is actually planned programming. That way we can decrease body weight by increasing muscle. Right now I'm just burning fat, but when we get closer to the fall, I'm gonna turn everything into muscle as a second wave or strategy to eliminate that fat after doing these trainings for a few months and elevating. It's an acceleration to the program, and that's why we want you to follow us on all channels, because it's documented. You can see it, keep up with the results, be a part of it yourself, have these results for yourself if you want these results. If you're motivated, you can have it. With all of that being said, it's Sunday. We're gonna have a productive week this week. We're gonna get some work done. I'm excited for that. I'm really excited about staying the course. Last week, like I said, my goal was to eat lunch that I prepped 3 days. I made it 2. So I was short by a day. I skipped a meal to make up for that. And I don't think that's necessarily the right thing for everybody, but that's what I did just because it's also about saving money and it keeps me on budget and it reminds me of the benefit of intermittent fasting. As you know, this is a strategy that we do take breaks from. We've been consistently fasting for a few weeks. I took a couple scheduled breaks for a couple of days a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna really take some more time down and maybe eat balanced in a fair way and stop trying to catch my off days with the fast. But that's what we got to do. If you've been fasting along, and the feedback I've been getting from people that are fasting along with us, it's a game changer. If you want it to continue to be a game changer, you got to know how to monitor it, or rather manage it, and that is taking time off. Just like if you're incorporating keto with your fasting, you got to change that diet up every few weeks. I would never recommend that you go into keto for more than like 10 to 12 weeks. 8 to 12 weeks. If you're going that long, that hard, you're going to lose the benefit and you're going to hate keto and you're going to talk about it and say that it's ineffective. And I want more for you. Just like myself, like I said, I am in the in-between right now. I haven't been loading overly on protein. I've had some kind of balance, somewhat balanced, but I haven't been consistent. And that's what we're getting to in this season. August is going to be a lot of foundational documentation, just the basic things that we need to have put in motion for us to have a foundation to build our health on. Because again, my program is entirely aesthetic. I'm all about fat burning, weight loss, generally looking better, ways to make ourselves more attractive, organically, naturally. So for all these reasons, stay tuned, participate with us, sweat with us, diet with us, support the program, support all the social media platforms, support this weekly show. I committed to every Sunday at 9. I promise we're gonna have more interaction, more voices that are in the space, more advice, more resources for everyone. But I want to hold true to my commitments. So coming to you and just speaking from the heart is what I decided to do today. And it's an absolute pleasure. Next weekend, August 7th, we may have to take a hiatus and then we'll be back on the 14th. If you're following between now and August 14th, like we promised, we're going to have 20-minute session live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 a.m. We're going to be available. I'll probably have a few live sessions so I can just interact with everybody and see what everybody's goal is, because we've got people from last year that have accomplished their goal. And it's not that I didn't want them to come back. It's that I know that they're set up for success to do this independently. I want as many people that are first timers, new, people that are aspiring to get their foundation. I think that I have a solution. So that's what I do it for. That's why I'm so excited and enthusiastic with all the things that we put together, because I know firsthand that I've experienced the system. And I know what's going to be effective and what's going to be instrumental in success, what's going to lead to independence, right? The things that you need to be doing for a month or 2 months before it clicks, I guarantee you will be what you are introduced to in any classwork or group work that you do with us. Awesome community that we're building, and we're getting larger, we're getting bigger, we're getting more resources. So 2022 is coming to a happy ending. I just hope that we keep growing together and winning together. Until next time, keep moving.